Hello and welcome to this video. I'll be explaining to you on how you can get a credit card if you are under 18, just like this one. Getting your credit card if you are under 18 is pretty simple, but you are going to need to know some details along with it, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. First off, if you need a credit card and if you are under the age of 18, you are going to need to sign up with someone else's credit card line as an authorized user, so then you can use their account and the same card, but then you get your own card as an authorized user. So what an authorized user is basically just a secondary user, and when you do that, the primary user is the one that gets control all the accounts, so they can just cancel your card at any time, and you don't really get to do anything with that account, but you do have your own card, and you are able to build your credit score and are able to purchase things just like the same way as the primary user uses their credit card. So it's all the same. So being an authorized user, all you have to do is go onto your credit cards. Either you have to call them or you just go online on their website. You could probably sign up there you go onto the primary user, which would be an adult that is most likely your parent or guardian, and they can go onto their account, and then they can just go under add an authorized user, and then all that you do is put your information in. And for me, I got to choose a card or color design preference. I got American flag. There's like tons of different options under the Discover It card, so that would be this is a great card, especially if you're starting out, and it's a free card, so you don't have any yearly fees to go along with it, which is great. And you can build your credit score just from using this card and any other credit card that you can find. So being an authorized user, there are minimum age requirements according to the company you're getting them from. So here's a list of some of the more popular companies that provide some more of the popular credit card companies, and what the minimum age requirement is for them if you are going to be an authorized user. Signing under American Express, you have to be 13 years old. Bank of America, there's no minimum age requirement. Barclays is 13. Capital One, there's none. Chase, there's none. Citi, there's none. Discover, there is a 15-year-old requirement, and US Bank at the highest is 16 years old, and Wells Fargo has no minimum age requirement. So there are some things you do need to know if you need to make sure that you are old enough to even sign on as an authorized user under that credit card account. Some credit cards do have a yearly fee cost, and if they do have a yearly fee cost, just make sure that if you're adding an authorized user to see if they do have an additional card fee cost or if they don't. I know some do and some don't. With the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, if it is a $550 yearly cost for that card if you are going to be a primary user, but if you are an authorized user, to add an additional card which would cost an extra $75 a year on top of the $550 a year. So make sure you check out for those, but there are also some that do not require you to pay extra if you are an authorized user. And just another one like that is the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, and that is running at $95 a year for the primary user and no additional cost for adding a new card. Before you figure out what card you want, you do want to figure out if you want to pay the extra fee that comes along with adding an authorized user, and if you can do that. I would prefer you just to start off with one that is free, because if you're starting out, you don't really need to pay for additional benefits, and you're only going to be using it to build your credit score at this point, so you might as well just go for a free card because free is better. So closing this all up, you do need to make sure that you are of age in for that credit card, so you can sign up as an authorized user, as some do have minimum age requirements and some don't. And then you also need to make sure that you check in to see if there's additional fees going with that card, and if there are, I would advise you not to go in that, but maybe you can, and it's up to you and your guardian, whoever the primary user, or you don't have to be a guardian, anybody over 18 years old that will allow you to be their primary or their authorized user. So I hope you guys did get some value out of this video, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button down below and comment down below if you have any questions or just comment about anything. I don't really care. And make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and join the channel, and make sure you guys get your credit cards in. And I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.